guess it's that time of year again. E3 2019 is right around the corner, and you know what that means. I make my list of the top 10 E3 2019 predictions. Mostly the same rules as my past lists, year's lists apply. However, with this one, I'm only talking about games that haven't come out yet. And also to make things a bit less predictable, I'm not including any Smash characters for DLC or any Mortal Kombat characters as DLC. Because you know where those would be on the list. Although, with Smash, that's my most wanted thing right now, is more Smash characters. But I'm excluding that from the list because it's an add-on for a game and also too predictable. So, welcome to my list of the top 10 E3 2019 predictions. But before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and leave a comment, and you'll be a loyal subscriber.
I wanted to give to you, in the last part of your notes here, the significance spiritually of the number 10.
I remember watching Ubisoft's presser from last year, and remember seeing in the chat one of two things. One was Despacito 2, and the other was a new Rayman game. People asking for it. And when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, it would be nice to get a new Rayman game. I haven't heard anyone talk about this one, but I think it is long overdue for a new Rayman game. Like, I'm not sure if you realize this, but we haven't gotten a new Rayman game since 2013. That's 6 years ago. I'd just like to see just a brand new 2D side-scrolling platformer, similar to the likes of Origins and Legends, two of the best games in the series. I really do expect a good showing from Ubisoft this year, and one way they can do that would be by announcing a new Rayman game. Some of you might not agree with me, but I'd say it's pretty likely to happen. We go from one Ubisoft game to another with Splinter Cell. Look, I'm not holding my breath out for a new Splinter Cell game, which is why it's only at number 9, but I want to include it on this list. In early 2018, a new Splinter Cell game was listed on Amazon, which got many people guessing and wondering and thinking. Then a Splinter Cell add-on for Ghost Recon Wildlands came and was a thing, and teased a new Splinter Cell game. Then E3 2018 happened and we got nothing. Again, it might not happen, but I just want to include it because I'd love it to happen, and it would make everyone go crazy and lose their goddamn minds.
So I'm going to be giving this flavor 8.5 out of 10 scoops.
The Batman Arkham games pretty much defined superhero video games. It just seems like everyone pretends that this game doesn't exist, though. However, Asylum, Night, and especially City are all f***ing great. City, in particular, being one of the best games of all time. Rocksteady, who developed these, should be proud. However, Rocksteady is working on a new game. What is it? Nobody knows. Well, except Rocksteady themselves. First, I heard rumors of another Arkham game. Insurgency and Crisis commonly popped up. Then there was a rumor for a new Superman game, and that would have been great, but Rocksteady publicly denied it. Then I heard somewhere that it was gonna be a Justice League game, and then I just said out loud, can we just get a reveal, please? Look, it can be a new Arkham game, a new Superman, Detective Chimp, Justice League, Super Moby Dick of Space, whatever it is. I think it's time we get a reveal of what Rocksteady has up their sleeves.
36.
Very close, but that's not it. Let's go to Gary the Retard. What number between 2 and 4?
7.
We go from probably a DC game to a Marvel game. In early 2018, Square Enix announced that they've partnered with Marvel to make an Avengers RPG. That's badass, but we know nothing beyond that. If you're worried about Square that they're gonna pull in E3 2018, don't be, because they've already confirmed that this and the game I'll get into a bit later will be at E3. And the fact that their show is taking Sony's time slot is another reason why they won't pull a last year. Aside from the fact that it's a Square Enix RPG and it's got Avengers, I really don't know what to expect from this game. I mean, imagine a Final Fantasy game, but with Avengers. Whatever it is, it'll look and be great.
Okay, Mrs. Puff, what's my final score?
6.
Woo!
The Witcher 3 was recently leaked to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. In order to make this work, there would have to be a significant graphical and performance downgrade, but as shown with games like Hellblade and Doom amongst others, that won't be much of a problem. But what about one of Nintendo's worst kept secrets as of late, Persona 5 for Switch? That would be awesome on the Switch too, and would be a great E3 2019 announcement. But which do I choose? Call this cheating, but I'm having both of them share an entry on this list. Both are some of the most requested ports for the Nintendo Switch to get, and with the case of Persona 5, Joker has already come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and with The Witcher 3, would just make total sense.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 is my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Okay, let me take you back to E3 2015. It was Sony's press conference, and a remake of a little game known as Final Fantasy VII was announced, and everyone got so excited. Then later that year, there is a little trailer at the PlayStation Experience, and people were still very excited. And then nothing for almost 5 years. But then, about only 3 weeks ago at the time of recording this, during a random PlayStation State of Play Nintendo Direct, a new trailer for the Final Fantasy VII remake was dropped. And everyone got really freaking excited. And at the end of the trailer, it even said more information coming this June.
E3 is in June.
So it's gonna be at E3. I mean, it's a remake of a game that looks so good, yet we know near nothing about it. Hell, I was so afraid that this was gonna get cancelled that I even included it on my list of games that will never come out. Let's hope we like what we see.
7, 5. Number 4.
So, let me take you back again, this time to January 2013, where a trailer for a little game known as Cyberpunk 2077 was dropped. And since then, silence. Nothing. Until Microsoft's E3 2018 press conference. And damn, we learned a lot about this game. But we cannot ignore the fact that this trailer dropped before the Xbox One, before the PS4, and before the Switch came out, and a few months after the dead Wii U came out. That's a long time. I have a feeling there's still a lot we don't know about this game, like its release date. And that's one thing we need right now. God damn. I'm betting on a 2020 release date. How about you? This is probably less likely to happen since it's being done by a more indie company that doesn't quite associate themselves with any company that'll be at E3 this year, but I would kill to know more about Streets of Rage 4. I remember that trailer just randomly dropping in August 2018, and though you didn't get to see it, I absolutely lost it. Since Streets of Rage 2 on the Genesis is one of my favorite games, so I must know more about this game, like the release date of the game, especially since it's still slated to come out this year, even though we know nothing that much at all about the game. Might not even be at E3. But please.
What kind of pencil do we take again?
Number 2. Take a number 2.
Looks like you took a big number 2.
Here's another thing that is more of a want, but Mega Man 11 recently came out and I absolutely loved it. It was a great return to the dormant franchise. It really did well too, and apparently the next game has already gone into pre-development, and I don't know if that'll be Mega Man 12 or Mega Man X9, or something completely new, but I would love to know more about that. It probably won't happen, but it would be great to know at least what is being made. Like, I don't even care if someone just comes on stage and says, we're making a new Mega Man game, everyone. This is Mega Man 12, or Mega Man X9, or Mega Man Universe. Imagine that. Whatever it is, I will love it. Every second of it. Before we get to number 1, let's look at some honorable mentions. Okay, so I did a very similar thing last year, but f*** it. Sure, soon we are getting Super Mario Maker 2, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, as well as getting, or maybe already gotten, depending on when this video goes up, a Pokemon Sword and Shield Direct. But what about, I don't know, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion 3, Link's Awakening, Bayonetta 3, Pikmin 4, that was announced a long time ago. What about Astral Chains, which comes out in a couple of months? Definitely not Metroid Prime 4, because, you know, that was... Last year, Nintendo focused pretty much their entire press conference on Smash Ultimate, and though I loved literally every second of that, they simply just have too much more they need to talk about this time. Nintendo is rumored to have one of the best showings in a while. That better be true. Alright. So that was my list of wishes and predictions for E3 2019. What do you think? You agree with me? List me your predictions or wishes in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, and bye-bye.